I have zero guilt about being a white male. In fact, I'm ecstatically proud of the white race and being a white male.
I'm going to be honest, I don't feel good about being white every day for a lot of reasons. Because it's a point of privilege that I get to move through the world in a way that so many of my other colleagues and friends and family members of the community don't get the privilege to do. And I'm just a female, but just a woman, just a white woman.
I'm just a girl.
If I was a white man, I would be functioning from a point of even greater privilege. I think we're missing an opportunity when kids have a moment to reflect about how the color of their skin does and does not allow them to move through the world. Running to them and trying to stifle that and trying to say you shouldn't feel bad, so we don't want to ever expose you to something that is going to make you have to pause and have maybe some internal feelings. It's a missed opportunity for some really good dialogue.
I've heard a lot of crazy shit, so for instance, I'll hear other YouTubers saying, go make me a sandwich, or women belong in the kitchen, or raising children and everything. And I'm like, those are crazy things. Then I see this, and only in the first world where every absolute need is taken care of, can a woman like this say she's embarrassed of being white. Now, I've seen some pushback online that, she's not even white, she's Jewish. I don't know. I don't know if that is. Well, a lot of people, well, what do you mean? What's the difference between white and Jewish? Well, nothing, I thought, until I met a bunch of Jewish guys, and they were like, no, we're not white. We're Jewish. I'm like, well, what the hell's the difference? You look pretty white. No, we're Jewish, not white. So regardless, it doesn't matter. Just the amount of needs that have to be satisfied for someone to be embarrassed, for a woman to be embarrassed to be a white woman. I mean, what's gross is that this is taxpayer funded. Her whole job is funded by taxpayers. This is why, if anything, people like this shouldn't. This is a rent-seeking, parasitic class of corrupt politicians. She shouldn't have the job. She should be back in the kitchen. She better use there than your taxpayer funded money going to a job like this. Now listen, the whole thing about white guilt, that is like COVID-19. It's like Me Too. It's these made up slogans, racist, anti-Semitic. These are all just these slogans that are pounded into your brain. They mean nothing. And about a year ago, I started always saying the disease is the cure, right? And it was for other reasons, but I never knew how prominent that one little saying would be. The disease is the cure. This woman's rhetoric is the disease, and the cure is an army of young white male. I don't know what the generation is, Generation Z or millennials or whatever, that are going to be like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. We are not embarrassed of being white. In fact, we're proud. And I'll tell you, as a white man myself, I have zero guilt about being a white male. In fact, I'm ecstatically proud of the white race and being a white male, just like any black person I know is ecstatically proud about being a black person and their black ancestry and legacy. Just like every Jewish man I know is ecstatically proud about his Jewish ancestry. As a white male, I'm ecstatically proud about my white ancestry. The legacy that built this modern world, this first world in all its glory, was built by white men. There was also some immigrants that built it too, but primarily the first world was built by white men, and I'm ecstatically proud of it. There's nothing that no slogan, especially a female politician, is gonna hammer into my brain that will ever change that. I will never, ever, ever be not proud of being a white male. It's amazing. And every single white man I know, majority of my friends are white. Now, I do have a couple black friends. I do have a couple Jewish friends. They're great too. But the majority of my friends are white. And never, at any moment in time, has the word white guilt ever come into our talking. Never. We never talk about it because we never feel it. We're all very happy. We're all very proud being white males. Even though we're the minority now, nothing's going to stop us from being proud of who we are, just like nothing should stop anyone else of any other race of being proud of who they are. Be proud of who you are. That is the cure, right? Her rhetoric, the disease. She's going to empower the next generation of white males to be uber proud of who they are. That's the cure. So the more we hear this bullshit rhetoric, the more you can expect that the cure is coming.